Hi, I'm Kathy Bozyk with Southside Pregnancy Center. We are a faith-based Christian ministry that serves the needs of young women who are experiencing crisis pregnancy. I want to thank Carol and Churches for Life for inviting us to come and share how Churches for Life has been a help to this ministry here. I have been with this ministry for 22 years, and I can tell you unequivocally that women may be seeking abortion, but they don't want one. It is difficult on their hearts, and I know this personally. At the age of 16, I had a baby. At the age of 20, I had an abortion. It was the worst decision of my life. So please don't be confused by the rhetoric that you may be hearing about women's rights and the celebrations that are going on to shout your abortion, because women are dramatically changed, and young men, by an abortion experience. I want to share a little bit about the landscape in Illinois. Illinois performs roughly 45,000 abortions every year, and more than half of those abortions occur right here in our county, in Cook County. The law that our governor recently passed on June 12th of 2019 states that a preborn child has no rights whatsoever, that abortion is legal through all 9 months. If a botched abortion occurs, meaning a child survives the abortion and is born alive, there will be no medical assistance provided that child. Physicians really aren't needed anymore to perform abortions because advanced practice nurses can do that now. All state employees are afforded free abortion services. Taxpayers fund all abortions to Medicaid recipients and even those who come from out of state. The coroner's office is no longer required to perform an autopsy on women who die as a result of an abortion. In fact, a personal note, a personal friend of mine, her daughter died on the abortion table in another state. Unfortunately, they didn't have this law in effect because it was determined that that doctor was in error and his license was revoked and he actually went to jail. But that won't happen in Illinois because no criminal charges, according to this law, can be brought against any abortion doctor. No longer are abortion facilities to undergo any health or safety inspections. Minors do not need their parents' permission to have an abortion. In fact, parent, you are required to pay for that abortion if she wants it. All private insurance plans must carry abortion coverage. And the kicker, we will not receive any more statistics from the Department of Health as to how many abortions we're all paying for and are occurring in Illinois. That's just really the tip of the iceberg on this law. And I'm absolutely serious when I tell you that we are the test case here in Illinois. And the enemy is coming for the United States, for each of these states. And he's not satisfied with an inch. He's taken the mile. But God has a solution. And that solution involves Churches for Life, and it involves you. Carol has supported the work in Illinois, has come to provide for us resources, curriculum, just valuable, useful knowledge on how we can engage with our churches and with the faith community all around the life arena issues. We're so grateful for Churches for Life. This helps us to exist because we can't do this on our own. We need the body of Christ. And I know sometimes there are pastors who are leery about bringing this topic up, and mostly for good reasons. They don't want to break open some old wound of an abortion past from somebody. They're not really quite sure how to approach this subject. I'm going to tell you, Churches for Life can help in that area. If you're somebody who sits in a congregation and you wished that you had more conversation going on about the life arena issues, not just abortion, but end-of-life issues and hospice care and disabilities and a great vast majority of other issues that go on, Churches for Life can speak into those. with a biblical foundation. That's where we have found our most comfort, is because everything is based on the Bible with Churches for Life. So we are grateful for their coming and rallying around us and traveling to Illinois to help us. Thank you to Carol. Thank you to the supporters of Churches for Life. Thank you to the board of Churches for Life. We see that you have God's heart and God's vision, and you have greatly blessed Southside Pregnancy Center and the work that we're trying to do with the churches that we deal with, who we draw from for finances, volunteers, engagement, so that we can overcome abortion in Cook County and bring that number down. And so I encourage you to give, and give generously to this ministry, because they generously give to others. And isn't that God's heart? I want to thank you. Thank you for listening and lending an ear tonight. God bless you. Be well.